I have a doctor's appointment today. So short day at work. Yeah. But the good thing is, because of the Christmas holidays, our teenager, is going to miss some work, and she gets to do makeup today because she's going to come in and cover for me while I go to my doctor's appointment. So I don't have to go back to work, which is good because I have a couple errands to run. But that's what is on tap for today. We are doing Science of Mind, Part 6, Meditations. We've already done this much of the book. So we've just been in the meditations for a very long time because he wrote a bunch of them. And they're short. They're short. And because they're short, I like to do the housekeeping before. And when I say housekeeping, all I mean is just reminding you, we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. If you would like more information about the center, we have a website, which is creativelife.org. We have a constant contact email. So you email info@creativelife.org. info@creativelife.org. That will get you on the constant contact. You get one a week, unless something unusual happens. And then and the hot links are hot. So if it says click here now, it'll either take you right to the information you want or the person that can help you get it. So, it's a pretty good deal. And then we also have various social medias, which is where here I'm going to make a bid for you to support our social medias. We don't monetize the social medias, because we don't want you to have to put up with an ad in the middle of something. There's that. The other thing is, oh Lord, it's Monday and I'm clearly not awake. Although I got plenty of rest this weekend, so I feel pretty good. I just can't get my words in order. So we don't monetize the social media, but we would like you to engage with our social media, because an easy way to support the center is to engage with our social media. Like, subscribe, follow, click, share. Click, like, follow, subscribe, share, comment. So that it bumps us in the algorithms, because we think we have good stuff to share, and we hope that you will, if you do that, other people see it. We're not into what you believe. That's between you and the divine. All we have are tools that will help you get the most out of life. That's our goal. Okay. So there's that. Now, I think that's and I would also put a bid in for you to do the same for me on my social media, which is the Running Rev Ryan, because, although the content's mostly the same, it is, honestly. All right. Did I tell you what they were? Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. So like Instagram, Threads, and TikTok is Creative Life Spark, and YouTube and Facebook is Creative Life Spiritual Center. So there's that. Okay, let's talk about the meditations. So we are in part 6. We are doing the meditations for self-help and healing. Ernest says that he wrote them mostly in first person because the goal is that you repeat the meditations as many times as you need to get into the feeling. Okay. So that's one of the big Science of Mind things, thought wrapped in feeling. You want to know why your world looks the way it does? Look at the thoughts that you are wrapping in the feelings, and then look at the feelings that you are wrapping around those thoughts. Okay. Very, very important. It'll give you a whole lot of information about why your world looks the way it does. So, and I mean your specific world, not, the rest of it, because that's a whole lot of people wrapping a whole lot of thoughts and feelings. And there's just not any point in burdening ourselves with that. We just got to work on what we can work on, which is our own self, which is what these are for. Okay. So for the purposes of this, what we are going to do is, because they're 5 to 7 lines, they are very short. Now, we're going to get into, towards the end of the chapter, he gets into some longer ones, and then he does have another part where there are much longer ones, and we'll deal with that when we get there. But for the purpose of these, we are going to take 2 deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth, because that is the most calming for the brain and nervous system. Science says it, and you can see a real world demonstration, because I talk a lot faster after I take that deep breath. So we take the 2 deep breaths, we do the meditation, we take 2 more deep breaths, we do the meditation, 2 more deep breaths, and then I encourage you to have a great day. So And I also want to point out, because these meditations, he ends them with an affirmation that you can use for the rest of the day. You can repeat them as many times as you want. But I will remind you, this book was published in 1927, making it almost 100 years old. Obviously not this copy, but you can see this is a very well-loved copy that I've probably had for more than 20 years now. But the language has shifted. So if he uses a word that does not make you feel good, change the word or the whole sentence. Feel free to rewrite these meditations in ways that make more sense for you. The two examples that I can give you. There was one a few meditations back where he used the word control. I did it the first time, and I realized I didn't like the way that made me feel. So the next time I did it, I simply changed the word control to support. Do it. Ernest is fine with it. He says we're open at the top. Change the words. There's another one that he did where he kept saying my own, and I think he wrote it that way to make it generic, okay, very general, so that you, with the thought that if you are doing it, you could change my own to whatever it is that you were working on it. I think he wrote that one with the idea that you would rewrite it and substitute words in. He just never says that. But trust me, Ernest is okay with it. All right, so we're going to take those 2 deep breaths because our title today, our meditation today, is called The House of Love. So let's take that nice deep breath. I dwell in the house of love. My dwelling place is filled with peace and eternal calm. Love attends me in my home of the soul, and joy awaits upon me in the secret place of the Most High. My house is built for me by the hand of love, and I shall never leave this home of spirit, for it is always present. I shall abide in this home forever. My house is a house of love. I dwell in the house of love. My dwelling place is filled with peace and eternal calm. Love attends me in my home of the soul, and joy awaits upon me in the secret place of the Most High. My house is built for me by the hand of love, and I shall never leave this home of the Spirit, for it is always present. I shall abide in this home forevermore. My house is a house of love. So I got out the blue highlighter because I really liked that one. That one was good. They're all good, but occasionally there's one that's just really, amazing. So that I make a little blue star with my little blue highlighter in my book. And that one, especially if you were feeling, it's the holiday season right now. And there are a lot of people out there who are feeling a little unloved. And so this is one of those meditations for the reminder that Spirit is love, and that we can go within to find that love. And when we go in within to find that love, as Jesse said yesterday, and the song that they did yesterday, which you'll have to watch on Facebook, not on YouTube, it's not love until you give it away. My house is a house of love so that I can give it away. So that's a good one for a reminder of the house that we dwell in. Who made it? Who made that house? Well, Spirit made that house. Well, what did Spirit make that house out of? It made it out of Spirit. Well, what is Spirit? Spirit is love. So the house is made of love. So, all right. I love it. I hope you do too. Please feel free to use it as much as you need. All right. All right, beloveds. So there is that. So I'm going to now encourage you to have a great day, wondrous day, fantastic day, magical day, enchanted day, wonderful day, awesome day, amazing day, a get this week started off right day, a enjoy your doctor's appointment day. I like my doctor. A take care of business day, a get your tasks done day, a take care of yourself day, a take a break day, a do what you got to do day, a you got this day, a tell somebody you love them day, a enjoy the weather day, a cuddle your fur babies day, a good day. And if that's too much pressure, simply have a day. Simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. Okay? You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are both a masterpiece and a work in progress at your own pace. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark, spirit in motion, God in action, or as Reverend Jesse likes to call it, you are a godly. Okay? Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who you are. Get to know who the divine knows you to be. That's the other thing Jesse was talking about. It's a good idea to know our own motivations. Why do we do things? So when we know that, we'll do better. So get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the person that the divine knows you to be is good. Because that's what the divine knows. The divine knows good. Okay? And you are that to the divine. And from there, anything is possible. All right, beloveds. So I'm going to go and do my work and then go to my doctor and then do whatever else that I got to do. So I'm going to remind you that Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. You. I'll be back with you around 9:15. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you next time.